tour thing actually.
Oh yeah, once you have the tour, you can go on through there.
Oh, okay, so we'll go. Okay, thank you. Dark in here, huh?
Yeah,
Does it light up or?
it does.
Yeah.
We turned it off on purpose.
Oh, okay.
If you
You can
film,
flip it on for a minute.
with the flash on, you'll see orbs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you want the lights off in the room.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
If you point towards the ceiling, you'll see.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Thank you. If the light bothers you, just let me know. I'll shut it off. This is a constant. Shut it off.
You guys want to turn the light back? Before we leave, hit the little orange light switch.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow, this. You're getting all the orbs in here, which is pretty awesome. You shut off the light, and you can see orbs just flying around. This is the crypt. Let me shut the flash off. Is anybody in here with me? Anybody?
The people they call them.
All right, guys, I will meet everyone on that first floor right there.
Oh.
Yes, I recognize your bag.
Yes, it is.
I'm going down this morning. I'm going downtown with the crowd kids.
Oh,
Nice. 3 days in a row, we've been some crowd. I couldn't hit them.
Very tired.
Wait till this weekend.
I was walking.
You know, we were walking all day.
Good for you.
If you want to follow this banister, I'll meet everyone in this first room facing the street.
With the clown too, really?
Creepiest thing is a clown.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Teresa, and welcome to the Douglas Building, now the Washoe Club. In 1862, Joseph Douglas built this building during the Civil War. And feel free to take as many photos and pictures as you guys like. And during when Joseph Douglas built the building, our second floor was for retail offices, a library, doctor's offices, or any other miscellaneous offices that people come here to use. Our third floor was specifically rented out to the miners.
Oh, yeah, that's why I said I'm already done with the first stairs, girl.
It gets better, so.
I already knew.
Joseph Douglas rented the building out for the third floor to our miners and any other family of the miners. There was a catch with our poor miners. These miners were brought out here in the West on the auspice of $4 a day. The rest of the world made 80 cents a day. But what they were not told about was our extreme fatalities. Our cave-ins, our fires, our explosions, of course, our methane gas that we have running through Nevada. Some of these men did not live long enough to spend their money. Several of them were found dead on the third floor. Another reason we consider it one of the most haunted floors is that third floor. We've had 2 other catastrophes happen. We've had a building explosion and we had a suicide upstairs. Does anyone watch Ghost Adventures by chance?
Yeah.
Perfect. Zach and his crew were here 2 years ago filming the third and last final chapter. I'm going to take you into that room that they filmed their Shadow Man. Go ahead and come on through here. These are our transient windows. These are meant to help ventilate our building. When the windows are open, it helps bring the hot air up and release it through the building. In the wintertime, these windows will be closed shut, attracting the heat. Again, open up in the evening to disperse the heat through the building. Well, I don't do this way. And you'll see some of our original wallpaper from the 1920s. Yeah, so this is actually less than the building. In the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, they tried to make this into a hotel. We didn't have enough people here to support that. It became a weekly for a lot of our residents up here. Go ahead and come on down this hallway. This is a very dark room we're going into.
What?
Flashlight?
I didn't bring one.
In this room you see right there within a communal bathroom, it's closed off. We're just during a hotel and people living here. We had 2, one for men and one for women. I cannot imagine going down these second and third floor to hit the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
This is the room that Zach and his crew were in when they were filming the third and final chapter. On that wall. No, she was right there. On that wall, you had Zach and his crew and a third figure on the right-hand side. We call that the Shadow Man. We've had several people see the shadow figure walk in a vertical plane back
over
and
there.
forth, correct, on the second floor. And if you look out these windows right there, you're gonna see a big cover case. That is just the cover to our spiral staircase to protect it.
Oh my god, that guy scared me. On the chair,
Yeah,
I barely
so
just saw it.
We have several mannequins
So
throughout
this
the
is where the
building.
Shadow Man walked?
Yep,
When he walked and it walked right behind him?
correct, yep.
Oh, I thought it was like from another room into a...
That is probably our 7-second apparition, which is in our ballroom.
Oh, okay. Because it
Yeah.
looked like it was in the windows were...
Well, they've been in so many different rooms here, and they have
I think
filmed
it was like
several
Aaron walked
different.
by and then you saw a full man shadow.
That
Oh,
might have been on the third floor.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
one they found it on the wall, and they actually ran out.
oh, it's
We're gonna go into the library now. Yeah, and the mannequins you see in here are from the 1800s, and they are placed all over this place.
Mannequins are from the 1800s?
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome to our library. This has been the library, newsroom, reading room, sitting room. We had 3 areas. These 2 ceilings you see up here are not original. The original ceilings were on a pulley system where they actually had bookshelves up there.
Oh, wow.
Between 1862 and 1875, we had a larger library in San Francisco. They had the stock reports mailed up here. We had weekly newspapers, we had books, we had articles, we had novels. And during that time, they can come here and check out a book. And on the wall up there, that's some of our original wallpaper. It's from the 1862. We have another room that has that in there. That's when President Lincoln was in presidency. And we had a large fire. October 26, 1875 was our Great Fire in Virginia City. We lost 33 blocks, about 80% of our buildings. And during that time, the original Millionaires Club was not in this building. They actually sat behind Piper's Opera House. Feel free to walk through these room with you guys, but we don't have a big group. After they had lost their building, the Millionaires Club came here and they took the second and third floors over. As a business, everyone living had to leave immediately. And when they took it over overnight, and they were not nice about it. And when they came in to be part of the Millionaires Club, you had to be either extremely rich or a famous character of the day, such as Mark Twain. Thomas Edison and Edwin Booth were also part of the Millionaires Club. And there were 200 members only, and they came. Oh, Edwin Booth is an actor. He's the older brother of John Wilkes Booth, who assassinated President Lincoln. Edwin Booth and his father actually played at the Piper's Opera House and in San Francisco and traveled New York. And then our crypt is right through here. I'll give you guys a peek down at it real quick, and I'll give you a briefing on why it is called our crypt.
Oh, I didn't like that brief.
Right down in there. It's a good 60-foot drop. I love these doors.
Oh,
These are
that's
one of the
where we
original
were.
Doors, yep.
Okay. You can go in. Oops,
It's so cold because of the bricks, correct?
I'll tell you in a minute. Because we're around too. Oh, yeah.
Look, Tatum.
It was a oosh.
My favorite thing to do in the crypt is sit down there with the lights off when you're not walking up the stairs. Anywhere. You can go ahead and come in and ram in the hallway there. But what I like about the crypt,
You said what?
that's when you sit down in the crypt and you have the lights off and you hold very still, if you have your phone on video with the flash, you'll get beautiful orbs just flying all around you. I do it all the time, yeah. One day I had so many, they were just beautiful sparkles. We had one day last week was sitting down there with me. I already got on a tour. When I came back down, she was ghost white. She came out, one of the orbs hit her phone so hard it knocked it out of her hand.
yeah, they're going crazy down there right now.
They are.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw, yeah.
They are.
My phone was.
Well, the reason
Yeah.
we call that the crypt is in 1873, we had a typhoid epidemic in Virginia City. And in Virginia City, especially during the late 1800s to about the 1930s, we had what's called a hard freeze. We still have freezes, but our winters are nothing like they were almost 100 years ago. And during that time, all our mortuaries were full. They had bodies lined up out in the alleyways. They have stored 77 pine boxes, men, women, and children in the crypt until we had a thaw in June and July. It was a very hard winters up here. And when you go into the crypt, you're gonna see it completely rocked off. Both entrances in the beginning, they were open for miners to go through those tunnels. They would have to pass by those pine boxes every day. I could not imagine that. We have another room I'll take you into. It's called the Fun House Room. And I'll let you guys decide why we call it the Fun House Room.
Do you guys ever have like where they touch you or?
Oh, yeah. We're heading to the Fun House Room, guys.
No, we won't, sorry. I'm just playing.
When I'm in the ballroom, a lot of times, I will feel like a tug at my lower clothes like a child's. I have a lot of women say they feel the tugs on their clothes like the children are tugging them. We're gonna go right through here. Go ahead and watch your step, guys.
Okay.
And we're gonna go right down this hallway to the very left room. We're gonna go right down the hallway to the very left room.
Oh, yeah. It's on a slant.
Oh, it is slanted.
Yeah.
It's over 10,000 square feet, just the second and third floor. Wow. And the reason they call this the Fun House Room is in 1898, we had a bathhouse to the right of us. It leaked until our foundation gave away. And if you were in the bar downstairs, you'll see a really beautiful chandelier hanging. That was an original chandelier from the 1800s when Joseph Douglas built the building. We lost the sister chandelier. You'll actually see her further towards the museum door. She has no crystals on there. And there's a beautiful picture downstairs on the wall that actually shows our building caved out into the street. And people lived in this room up until 1984, until the building was condemned. Hey, go ahead and follow me this way.
Whatever was cheap.
During the 70s, during the 80s, these rooms were just constantly. They only had common bathrooms, yeah. And then this table is just here for our folks that want to stay up here overnight between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. They can set up all their equipment up here. Not me. I'm going to set up the original part of the TV. You two can. Sweet.
George Washington.
Welcome to our ballroom. I was going to say ballroom. Yeah, before it was a ballroom, this is where our doctor's offices were when it was the Douglas building. It would have had walls in between. And unfortunately, October 20th was 1867. We had a little girl by the name of Gretchen who was playing out in the street. And unfortunately, a runaway Wells Fargo stagecoach trampled the little girl. She was brought up here. All we know is that she died in the arms of an English doctor. We're not sure what area. But we have several people tell us, I see a little girl staring out that window all the time. And there was a lady that showed us a picture. It was beautiful. She came to us and said, we have a child upstairs. And it was a few months ago, and she took this picture of a pretty little girl in a blue
wow.
dress looking out the window. And several women up here, and I've had it happen to me, they say they feel a child tugging at their clothes.
It was these windows?
It's that third window to that right.
Nothing.
And then in 2004, when Ghost Adventures got started, this is the room that the Travel Channel actually piqued their interest. Zach's crew had a camera there. When they were upstairs, where that X is right there, that's when they filmed the full body 7-second apparition going to the door. And once they hit the door, it just dispersed. Travel Channel, they saw their video on YouTube, tried debunking it through several organizations, and the Travel Channel could not debunk the video. That's when I called Zach and I said, hey, we want you guys, since they've been the Mackey Mansion, the Bucket of Blood, the Delta Saloon, the Bonanza. Where's Mackey? Mackey Mansion is on the other side of the road. It's going to be Taylor, take a right, all the way to the end of the left-hand side. If you see the word schoolhouse, it sits off behind that street.
Okay,
Yeah. And if you guys haven't been there, save your tickets. You get $1 off your admission there. And there's a young gentleman by the name of Halen. He's lived at the Mackey Mansion since he's 13 years old. Him and his mom are caretakers. He has a lot of good information, and he's captured several images with inside the Mackey Mansion. They're beautiful. He's very talented. You need to go by and see if you have a chance. Johnny Depp rented the Mackey Mansion out for a couple of weeks. He only stayed 2 days. He couldn't stay any longer. This cabinet, I love it. It's 350 years old. They have it shipped in from London, England. It took about 6 gentlemen to carry it up here. This mirror is probably my favorite mirror of all time, besides the mirror behind the bar. The mirror behind the bar and this mirror are original mirrors to the building, 1862. This mirror was shipped in from Germany.
Oh, yeah.
It's specifically for the Millionaires Club. And how they made the telltale diamond dust is you take sterling silver, and someone figured out the compound mercury would make it lay smooth. And when the mercury evaporated, it left behind a beautiful shine of diamond dust. The mirror will never tarnish, it will never turn yellow, it will never fade, it will outlive us. We just don't want to break this mirror.
Yeah.
The
Full
Mackey
mercury.
Mansion has one like that over the
Yeah.
fireplace. Yeah.
But I love it at night because it'll shine all the way in there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Go ahead and follow me into the poker room. And go ahead and watch your step right here. It is kind of raised up.
How much is it to do overnight?
To do overnight is $400 for a group of up to 8. Then you can be one person or it can be a group, whatever you wish. And they
Yeah,
usually do
that's not
reservations
bad.
it's usually a couple of weeks out. Summertime they book up usually July and August. Welcome to the poker room. This was an original Pharaoh card table that came with the building. It's from the Millionaires Club. If you would have walked in this room in 1875, you would have seen our president, Ulysses S. Grant, playing cards here with Mark Twain, Thomas Edison, John Mackey, William Sherman, who was a general in the Army, the Ralston brothers, or anyone else who was part of that club during the day. Along with being a millionaire, they have their own private booze and their own private women. They have their own reserve ladies of the night. They would bring them back through the staircase, on back through this door. There was a wall here. And these pocket doors here would have been closed. Women were not allowed in this area of the building. They bring them on through this hallway, run the ballroom up to the 3rd floor. But we don't have remains left. These are beautiful pocket doors. And this entry out here would have been, when they came through the hallway, they would have checked their coats, their arms, their jackets into this room. They would have came in here, took their outside shoes off, put special slippers on in order to enter the poker room. And they did not play for money, they played for fun. And with that window right there, they would have got their private reserve of whiskey, their wine, and cigars. And in this room here is one of our last rooms left that have the pretty, beautiful green wallpaper. We also call this room the selfie room. And the reason we call it the selfie room, we have a young lady who comes here every year. Her name is Miranda, and she's been coming here 6 years straight. Every time she comes here, she takes selfies. And one of the selfies she had captured was amazing. She was standing right here, aiming in that corner right where you are standing. And here is Miranda, and then here's what she caught in the background. You can see a very stern lady from the 1800s. You can see the skull, the eye sockets, the clothes, but no eyeballs. And you can look at her and it's like, why are you here?
Is it right here?
Yep, it was right in that corner
that
right
corner.
there.
He's taking a selfie, hoping he's gonna be with the girl.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Now, one of the rooms down here is not Ghost Adventures. It was one of these rooms in this area that shadow figure went by there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're in the poker room, it was through here, it was right in this vicinity. Are you guys ready to go to the third floor?
Sure.
Which is our most haunted one.
How many stairs?
A lot.
I gotta swing again, I'll take just.
Straight up these.
It's a good walk.
I love these stairs, they are original.
Yeah.
I love the craftsmanship. Now things don't last.
No, they don't do them like they used to.
We don't have any poisons in our stuff anymore.
Weren't they repairing this place when Ghost Adventures was here?
Yeah, they were trying. And that right there, I love it. It's the hot water
Oh,
tank
wow.
from 1875 that the millionaires brought in for their own special bath. They had their own bathhouse up here and indoor plumbing. Up here is, feel free to go in there. Up here is an old hot water tank brought in specifically for the Millionaires Club, 1875. And this, we did have an old-fashioned banister. All this is for us.
I can't breathe.
No one entered or exited down there. Now this room here, I was gonna
Hello, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like and comment below. Be sure to share and click the notification bell to get notifications for the next video. Your support and feedback is appreciated. Be sure to join the Facebook group, The Lion Traveler. Share your travel videos, pictures and stories. I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.